Alright, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out. The prophesy the downfall of American society. I'm gonna start out giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. So I just wanted to hop into a quick sit down, and basically this is gonna prove that men and women are not equal. And you got women saying this, and it's good that more women are starting to see this than men saying it, because they get mad when a man say anything. They think we not supposed to say nothing. A woman can just voice her opinion when she want to, and we just supposed to be quiet. That's how women see it now, that men don't supposed to have a mouth anymore. And that's been going on for a long time, even with our grandparents. Now it's the man supposed to just shut down. Like, he ain't supposed to be a man. He ain't supposed to have no say so. He ain't supposed to say anything. He just supposed to keep his mouth closed. So, which is completely out of order. So I'm gonna let the video play, then hop into this some scripts.
Pay attention to nature. There's a reason why a woman can only be pregnant by one man at a time, but a man can have multiple women pregnant at one time. There's a reason why there are many married men that struggle every day to remain with one woman, because it's going against, it's going against what's technically natural to him.
Fact, a man is by nature polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural.
But if it's our man's nature, why is we fighting it? It's in a man's DNA. Makes people feel uncomfortable.
The actual fact is that our men are outnumbered about 5-1. And nature is going to require that the men take responsibility for more than one woman and her children.
It's going against what's technically natural to him. To have more than one wife was technically embedded in his DNA. So my thing is, as opposed to just having baby daddies and baby mamas, why not just keep it real and, be adults and all work together, and as women be taken care of? You know what I'm saying? It ain't what you do, it's how you do it.
Like, I wasn't somebody who was like, ew, polygamy, no, not me. Like, I was very open to it because I do feel like as a woman, it's beneficial for us.
And I'm not saying everybody got to be poly, but I think that a lot of us would benefit from a healthy poly situation, and that our communities would actually be in a better position if we did have more fathers in homes with these children.
I actually did the research and learned that polygamy is an excellent option and paradigm for Black nation building. I couldn't really grasp the concept before because I was thinking from a selfish state of mind.
And that's the problem. You see all these women speaking against these other women now, and they basically proving facts. A lot of women don't do that, go by the facts. But that's gonna be that Isaiah 4:1 to come in place. Cause that, things gotta return to back how they used to be. It's Isaiah 4:1. In that day 7 women should take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparels. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So that's coming back in effect, which proves we're not equal. We're not on the same level. Men are naturally polygamous. We cannot deal with just one woman. It's not supposed to be like that. That's not how nature was created. You can even look at nature to this day, like how a lion have more than one woman. He got a whole lot of lioness. You got monkeys, same things. Gorillas, same things. Elephants, same thing. The Lord created everything perfect. It's balanced. And a lot of women be selfish about these things. Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. That's a false balance for a man to have to just be focused only on one woman, not being able to be what? Like the scriptures say. Hold on. This is Genesis 1:28, like the Lord said, man, this was a commandment that the Most High gave. We supposed to do this. And the Most High Power God blessed them And the Most High Power God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion over the fish or of the sea and over the flow of the air and over every living thing that move upon the earth. So the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. So we supposed to multiply our seed. That's natural as a man, you know. You know, we are naturally polygamous. We are naturally polygamous, man. That's in a man's DNA. We can't change our DNA. Even if we fight to want to be with one woman, it's just not in us. It's not in us to do that. You know, that women always want to say, oh, you got to have self-control. And ooh. A woman is naturally monogamous. Now you got these women want to be like men and they being having sex with whoever they want to have sex with now, because now they got the spirit of Satan on them. You know, and that's wicked. You know, the spirit of being out of order. That's the spirit of witchcraft. It's 1 Samuel 15:23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So that's what that is. That's the sin of witchcraft when a woman doing that, being rebellious, having sex with multiple men. You know, that's out of order. That's the spirit of witchcraft. You're not supposed to be doing that. You know. So when you got women doing that, they completely defiling their temple. You know, and that's completely going against what's against nature. You know how the Lord set nature up. See, but y'all don't understand that, you know, things were set up how the Most High wanted it to be, and you refuse to accept that because a lot of you women want to be out of order. Y'all don't want to be in order now because of the spirit, because the spirit of witchcraft is out here, you know. And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, and a lot of you women are stubborn. You know, you can't accept it, you know. But this is what it is. And this is why, you know, our kingdom has been falling little by little because of our women on this hiatus getting out of order. But but every day the truth is cutting you. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord Yahweh. He had also rejected thee from being kings, for being a king. So hey, when you, now that's talking about Saul, he rejected him, but it's just that spirit in general. That's what our people got, you know. And now the Lord is rejecting you people, and rejecting you women, and rejecting you men that agree with this stuff. That a woman should be on top, a woman should have whatever she want, a happy house, happy wife, happy wife, happy life, all that, you know, things that have nothing to do with the scriptures, and completely out of order. And the women was making good sense. We were supposed to build a nation, like he told Abraham, and told Jacob. You know, well, get it. This is Genesis 35:10. And the Most High Power God said it to him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name should not be called any more Jacob, but Israel should be thy name. And he called his name Israel. And the Most High Power God said unto him, I am the Almighty Most High Power God. Be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins, out of the sperma. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. And that's what I'm saying. That's what the man is supposed to do, multiply his seed. And who did they multiply it with? Multiple women. And if you going to look at even history, right here, I'm gonna Google it.
8 wives. According to Wikipedia, 8 wives, 18 plus children. David is described in the Hebrew Bible as king of the united monarchy of Israel and Judah.
And King David had 8 wives. 8. Let me go and see again.
4 wives. Here's a summary from SMU. The latter third of the book of Genesis relates the complex and volatile relationship of the patriarch Jacob, his 4 wives.
He had 4 wives, which brung out the 12 tribes of Israel. Let's see again.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
So Abraham had hold on. Give me a second. So Abraham had 3 wives, if you can see, Sarah, Hagar from Egypt, and Korea. He had 3 wives. 2 concubines and his wife. 3 wives. See? So let's see another one.
Only one. The wife of Solomon is Naamah.
No, they're lying. Here you go. They're lying. Give me a second.
According to Jewish Women's Archive, Solomon, third king of Israel, reigned c. 968 to 928 BCE, is said to have had a harem that included 700 wives and 300 concubines, 1 kgs 11 to 3. His wives were to have included the daughter of Pharaoh, as well as women of Moabite, Edomite, Sidonian, and Hittite origins.
So you got to say it like that. So, because, if you say how many wives did Solomon had, they lying. He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. So this is all proven, You can't hide the fact of what a man really is. And the Lord told us to be fruitful and multiply. I got the scriptures and prove that the Lord gonna multiply our seed. So really, I don't even have to go on too much more. I don't have to, because the facts are there. The these have been answered, and that's it. And I could, though, it's more men that have more than one wife. In the Bible. So I'm just closing with that. You women need to understand that and start acting like we on the same level. We're not equal. And I'm gonna close it out with this scripture, because we're not equal. Remember that. This is the ordinance. I'm gonna start at 1. This is 1 Corinthians 11 and 1. Be ye, highlight it real quick. Yeah. Be ye followers of me, even as I'm also follower of Mashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things, and keep the orders, as I deliver them to you. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is the Most High Power God. That's the order. Then I'm going to skip down and read verse 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So y'all was created for our sakes, to be fruitful and multiply. That's the order, and that's just what it is. If you don't want to accept it, oh well. You're going to get destroyed, and we're going to move on. That's just what it is. So with that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom Barakathum and the Barber Ball.